Okay, so we're back, and we got the back off the go bar deck. All the braces are clamped on there.
Wow, I think that's looking pretty good.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So now what we gotta do is these are just like square right now. So I'm gonna take my chisel and we're gonna carve them kind of into like a pyramid sort of shape, just to take a little bit of weight off it. Like I say, I can't say these braces make a whole lot of difference with the sound or anything. A little bit, but
The back braces, that is.
the back braces. Now the top braces will make a lot of difference, but these, I just want to get them a little lighter and just get them nice to look at, because you can actually see these braces when you look in the sound hole, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically what I'm gonna do is just take my chisel and start kind of chiseling it off the side here. I'm kind of holding my chisel at like almost a 45-degree angle to the brace. And I'm just gonna carve a little peak on the top. And some people like their braces to be more rounded. Some people do them real pointy. You know, it's up to you how you want to do it.
You do yours like a pyramid kind of?
Yeah, a little more pointy. I just think it looks kind of cool. So, and you get these beautiful little curly Q thingies. You can make some jewelry out of that.
Start a fire with that.
Yeah, good kindling, right? So I'll just come do the same thing on this side.
What type of chisel is that?
A cheap one.
Really?
Yeah. I actually got this at Harbor Freight. I got like a pack of 10 of them for like $15 or something.
And they work okay?
Oh yeah, they're great. I mean, they might not be the best, but if you sharpen them right, they're, they work. One of these days I will splurge and actually get some good chisels, but for now, I've made many guitars with this chisel. Okay. Can you kind of see that? How it's sort of a nice sort of pyramid on the top there.
Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah, you can kind of see that.
Uh-huh.
So that's how I've been doing them lately.
Did you do that to all of them? Or just this one?
Just this one, but I will do it. And then what I'll do is take some sandpaper and just smooth it out. On each side. Yeah, and make it look like pretty nice and smooth.
Let me see the profile and compare the two.
Yeah, so that one's square.
That's what you started with.
Yeah.
Yeah, big diff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, big diff.
Cool. So I'm just gonna do that to the rest of these.
Same thing?
Same thing.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll come back when that's done. All right, so we got the back braces mostly carved out. I got the tops of them carved. I sanded them pretty smooth. You can see this is all the aftermath of the chiseling. Okay, so now what we got to do is sort of where they taper off. I'm going to take them over to the sander. I'm going to sand them all down to the same thickness at the ends so that they're all consistent, and I'll also make them smooth too. So we'll do that next. Okay, so our braces are all carved out and sanded nice and smooth, and has a nice tap tone. If I tap on it, it sounds really nice. Rings a long time. So yeah, this thing is pretty much ready to go. So what we got to do is now get ready to glue this thing on to the back. So what we have to do is where the braces end, right now they're a little bit too long, and I don't know if you can get a view of that like under there or not. But basically what I gotta do is cut those braces so that they're not sticking out anymore. And I also have to make a little notch here in the kerfing so that the braces will sit down in those notches. Okay. That might not make sense right now, but when we do it, it should kind of explain itself. Okay. So now see how those braces are sticking out? What I'll do is I'll take a pencil. I'm gonna mark right where these braces go. Okay. So can you see that? I've got a little mark there. Yeah, and I'll do that on all the braces. And also, where they stick out, I'm gonna draw a line under it so I know how much I need to cut off. Okay. So I'm just gonna do that for all the braces, and then we'll come back. Okay, so I've got the braces marked on the end. You can see those little marks. All right. Now what I'm gonna do is take my pencil, and we have to count that the sides are like 90 thousandths thick. So what I'm gonna do is draw a line that's just a little thicker than that. Can you get that? Okay, so the edge of the side is right here. I don't want this to go into the side, so I'm gonna cut it about that much short. That way it'll sit down into the kerfing, but I don't have to dig into the side any. So I'm gonna just draw that on all these lines, and I'm kind of just eyeballing it, but I know.
How much is it supposed to be?
I'm taking probably an 1/8 inch because the side is about 90 thousandths. Then my kerfing is another 1/4 of an inch thick. So as long as I'm within that, I'm okay. All right. So now I'm gonna take my saw and I'm gonna cut all those lines I just drew.
In one chop?
Well, not. I wish, but no, you just line it up right on the line. I'm just gonna cut it just through the brace, like that. And then, well, I'll just show you. Then I'll take my chisel and just pop the end of it off, just like that. And kind of clean it up. With that, that's the end of the brace. That's where it's gonna stop.
Looking good.
I'm gonna do that all the way around. So we got all the ends cut to the length we want. So that's gonna let this guitar sit down right on the kerfing, just like I want it. So now what I have to do is we transfer these lines onto the top. Okay, just like that on all of them. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna route where the kerfing is. So basically all this is gonna get cut off. Okay, so I've got all my lines marked. I'm gonna take my Dremel, and I've got my bit set to about the same height as the end of the braces. So what I'm gonna do is route out where I drew those lines, but not to the side, just through the kerfing, okay? All right, so you can see we got that nice little channel there. That's exactly where the end of the brace is gonna go in. All right.
And so you leave this on.
Yeah, I leave the side there because I don't want it to go all the way through the side.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that for all of these. And then when that's done, the back will be pretty much ready to glue on. All right, so we're ready to glue the back on. I'm gonna take my glue and then I'm just gonna spread it out here a pretty good bit. I'm just gonna do a nice little bead all the way around. So we got plenty of glue on there. Now we'll take our back, get it lined up. I'm gonna put just a little collar right there to cover more surface. Okay.
Is that just to put more pressure on it?
Yeah, just on the block there. And then I'll get it lined up right in the middle here. All right, and now I'll just take my go bars and put them all around the perimeter. Looks pretty good, right?
I think it looks awesome.
Yeah. So we'll let that sit for a little while, a couple hours or something, and then that'll be the back glued on. So see you then. All right, folks. So the back is all glued on there, as you can see.
Wow.
Starting to look pretty cool. And there's the inside view.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, looking pretty good, right? So next, I guess that's pretty much the end of the episode, but so next we'll do the top, which is pretty much the same process, except the bracing is a little different. But anyway, we're making progress, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bird guitars.